Hello, dear friends. A warm welcome to the International Fab Talks. My dear friend, it's a happy journey on this beautiful platform. Ask me why. We have several unsung heroes who are here to share their journey with us, to inspire your lives on how they have had their experiences. We learn through experiences. And of course, today we have a beautiful guest who's out here to share all of that which he has been through and now he's on a beautiful journey called as transforming lives. Earlier, he was into that space where he served the nation. He is Shri Ram Prasad Lal. Today, he is working as a motivational speaker, a trainer, a coach, a mentor, and a guide. But the true fact is he was leading a team of at least 50 members somewhere very, that place is called as the Antarctica, a place which is not much traveled, not much people don't go much into that zone. So we have that special guest with us who's going to share all of his beautiful experiences. Dear sir, welcome to the session. Thank you so much. And we are really happy to have you share all of your experiences.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me for this wonderful discussion.
Yes, sir. So with your permission, I'd like to introduce you in an official way.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. My dear friends, it's our duty and a privilege to introduce our guest in a very official manner. You should get to know all about our guest's achievements till date. Yes, friends, I take you on that beautiful journey. We have our celebrity with us who has graced the platform of the International Fab Talks. He is Shri Ram Prasad Lal, a distinguished individual, a leader and a station commander. Ask me where? Indian Antarctic Station Maitri. During the 21st Indian Antarctic Expedition, before leading the expedition, he was a wintering member of the 12th Indian Antarctic Expedition, that is in 1992-94, and 18th Indian Antarctic Expedition, that is 1998-2000. He belongs to the elite club of few Indians who got the opportunity to spend about 42 months in a pristine environment. When I say pristine, it is calm, peaceful, serene environment in the darkest, windiest, and coldest, and of course, scariest place on Earth, the Antarctica. That's what I stopped in the initial stages, Antarctica. I just wanted to hold on because that's one of the scariest places, the coldest places on Earth. He is a proven leader, having successfully led the expedition in the world's toughest, most extreme climate, hostile workplace on Earth, Antarctica. It was a tough journey, grueling and exhausting assignment, but Shri Ram Prasad Lal did not give up. He continued this beautiful journey and successfully led the expedition, and brought out the best not only in himself, but in his team. And it was really an extremely rewarding journey. Although that assignment was tough, but sir says ultimately it was extremely rewarding. That's really nice, sir. The intensity of this leadership role where, he had to lead on an everyday basis. So this leadership role, making him be a leader on an everyday basis for 12 months with no respite, gave him the opportunity to test his leadership skills. And, he led the team in a very efficient manner and he developed the team spirit. He developed the leadership skills and he was managing himself so well. And he managed to, take the remaining 50 people with him on the right track and astonishingly completed the expedition on a very high note. This leadership journey began and it had a great impact on Sir's life. Not only leadership, it is both management and leadership, managing people, discussing with people, taking their opinions, sharing opinions. And so he led the path in a very beautiful way. He's also focused on skill development, which is really required to lead in a very efficient way, especially during the toughest times and hardest times and under harsh circumstances, how to deal with your fellow men, how to deal with your team, how to share your thoughts, how to encourage the thoughts from others. So here he has emerged as a world-class leader. After doing his MSc in physics, he joined the Indian Meteorological Services as an assistant meteorologist and has undergone advanced training in weather forecasting. That's another feather to his cap. He served in various states at meteorological centers in various roles. I repeat that. He served in various states at meteorological centers in various roles. After returning from the Antarctic expedition, he was posted at Indian Meteorological Department, headquarters, New Delhi. in administrative roles. And dear friends, during the last 10 years of his service, he was the Director of Budget and Planning and Finance Officer of the department, and utilized his leadership qualities in day-to-day affairs in the testing times, in the trying times. He brought financial discipline in the financial management department through his innovative ideas, through his beautiful thoughts on how to develop the world and his department in a better way. He retired from the government services as Scientist E in January 2018. After retirement, he completed his master's in business administration, financial management, and served as consultant in many departments of the government of India. He is excited to share his strong interest in the motivational zone, becoming a motivational speaker within the corporate environments and organizations. He loves to motivate people because he motivated himself and the other team members during the Antarctic expedition and even in the meteorological space. And today here he is with us sharing his views and would love to motivate and inspire people at the corporate level and of course various organizations. His unwavering passion for catalyzing individuals' growth and untapped potential aligns perfectly with this venture. He firmly believes that his unique blend of skills, extensive experience on leading a year-long experience and expedition on the Antarctica, and boundless enthusiasm, positions him to be really fit to be one of the greatest motivational speakers the world has ever had. His inspiring thoughts, his inspiring experiences, his inspiring, way of life has been very memorable till date. And he would love to be a leader. A great leader always creates other great leaders. As far as I know, a great leader will want to bring into the stream many more great leaders. So today we have a great leader amongst us. He is Shri Ram Prasad Lal from Delhi. Am I right, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much for wonderful introduction.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, sir, we are very honored. Thank you for accepting our invitation. That's very humble of you to have accepted our invitation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I'd like to just go into the first question and the main round of the interview. How would you define yourself? Who is the real Shri Ram Prasad Lal?
I am a self-made, self-confident, honest, and hard-working person. I rely on my own abilities rather than any other things. So it defined me as a self-made, self-enthusiastic person.
That's really nice. Simple and crisp. I depend on myself. I'm very hardworking. And I focus on improving myself at every moment. That's really nice. Dear sir, you've been to the Antarctica. You've been there. And it's unimaginable for me, For me, I'm just blank on how were you able to do all of that. That's really wonderful. How did you manage all those stressful levels? Are the stressful situations which you were into?
Yes, it was a wonderful journey. This journey, I go to the background. I was very much interested to go to Antarctica because I was born in a village and in the foothills of Vindhyas, and I spent 17 years in my village. So I was very close to nature. After joining IMD, when I got opportunity to go to Antarctica, I first opted it. And my idea was that I will go for summer for 3 months, look Antarctica, enjoy the beautiful place and come back. But unfortunately, I was not selected for summer expeditions. I was offered that if you want to go to for wintering, then department will consider it. So I opted for wintering, and my first wintering was just, you can imagine it was more than excitement than anything else. So our first excitement level started when we went for the mountaineering training. Because for survival, you need some skills like mountaineering, how to survive in the cold atmosphere, how to build your tent, other things. So that was another skill. We went for ITBP mountaineering in school for 1 week. And then Antarctic journey started. Antarctica is a really very dreadful place. In 1992, it was a very little communication was available. Facilities were not very advanced, primitive. So when we were boarding the ship, it was not known that we will come back. So that was the idea at that time. So this was my journey. And for 30 days, after 30 days journey by ship from Goa to Antarctica, we reached there and got acclimatization. So this was my first journey. In my first journey, I learned a lot of things. My leader was very experienced expedition leader. He has done earlier wintering. So I learned a lot of things. All the leadership qualities, lessons, how to manage team, I learned from him. So this was my early beginning of the Antarctic journey. Then after some years, I become bored in the office. So I again opted in 1998 to go to Antarctica. That was my second journey. And my second journey, what the dreadful thing happened that I got injured in the deep winters. And this is the most dreadful thing in Antarctica, that either you got ill or you got injured, because there is no assistant available from outside world. For 9 months, you are your own. So you can imagine I was bedridden for 3 months, and all the thigh muscles, they melt down. So to surviving in those atmosphere, then again coming back and doing that was another feather. That what taught me a lot of things. How the people help each other, how to survive in an atmosphere where you are hopeless. So this was the two journey, which made me as a leader of Antarctica. So this was my initial journey. My journey as a leader, I will discuss afterwards.
Yes. That's really nice for sharing all of that. When you were sharing all of that, I was imagining how strong a person you are with your team. You said 30 days by ship and then landed. You went on the second expedition as well, and you were not okay. There was some problem with you. You were bedridden for 30 days, 3 months, and then you fought all of that, managed all of that, and came out of it. That's really wonderful, sir. Thank you for sharing all of that. Wonderful. Dear sir, who inspired you to enter into this beautiful journey of serving the nation and going into this expedition, taking up so much of risk? Who was that inspiration? Who was behind all of this?
In fact, it was my self desire to do something, to excel somewhere. Because I belong to a village, and we have not seen so many things. So it was all the process of learning. The learning process took me to Antarctica, because while doing my training as a weather forecaster, we know something about Antarctica and climate, and we know how harsh it is, how difficult, how strong winds are. So it was the first impression to really experience it. What we have read, let the experience it. And behind there was some, I met some people who had earlier gone there, and I learned a lot of difficulty they faced. So I was willing to venture into this. This you can call it was adventure. The feeling of adventure that took me to Antarctica.
That's wonderful. So that's really nice. Great. You are an inspiration to many of us, and in fact, all the youngsters out there to be an adventurous and to continue their journey. Dear sir, we'd like to know about your childhood. How were you as a little child?
Yeah, as I told you, I was born in a village, and I was very introvert and studious boy. I will tell you that when I was in basic primary school from class 1 to 5, I used to walk 3 kilometers. Then after passing fifth class, I changed to next school. That was 5 kilometers away. And after, when I joined the high school in the ninth class, that was a 10 kilometer. And that all I used to walk from to and fro. So that made me a very strong person and self-dependent. So, but I was not, because I was not having time to play and those things. So I did never enjoyed any games. In the last year of my school, I participated in all activities, and I won 5 certificates. Some in the first position, some second, some third. So this was my early journey in my school days and my village.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing all of that beautiful experiences you had and the way you walked up to school and you spent your time walking. You're a self-made person and I really appreciate that a lot. So hats off to you for the courage that you had from childhood. That's really nice. Till date. Sir, is there any book that you like and you've read it and you would like us also to lay our hands and read that beautiful book? Is there any book?
In fact, I read every type of books. I'm not, but earlier I started doing my school days. I started Swami Vivekananda books, Swan Karma Yoga, Gyan Yoga. So those were my early, and then I went to go on and read Puran and Shastra, all those things, the Indian scriptures. Those were my early days readings. Thereafter, I was not having any specific reading habit. Just I could read any newspaper, any magazines. In Antarctica, I went and when there was time, plenty of time, and there was very beautiful library. So there I read all the adventure books, including Antarctica, mountaineering, Everest. So these were the fields where I was interested. I read. So I can't recommend anything, but these are the areas which made me from inside, that gave me inspiration, how to build, how to face the problem, how to remain calm, keep patience.
That's really nice. Thank you for sharing that. That's very nice, sir. About mountaineering, about adventures, etc. Sir has read those books, and of course, all the holy books and wonderful inspirational books of Vivekananda, Swami Vivekananda, etc. That's nice, sir. Sir, how would you want to be remembered in this world, and why should people remember you?
I should be remembered as an honest man.
How sweet.
And nothing more. Because I don't want to be that people may remember me like anything other. I should be remembered as an honest man who did his things effortlessly. I was true karma yogi in my life. I was doing whatever was given to me or whatever I could get it. I enjoyed it to the full extent.
Yes, that's really nice. I like the simplicity that you have within you. I like to just be remembered as an honest individual. Wonderful. That's really nice. Dear sir, apart from the expedition that you had in the Antarctica, did you ever travel to any other place?
Yeah, I traveled to South Africa. Sorry, South Korea. Then I traveled to Mauritius, then South Africa, and then USA. So these are the countries where I have been.
That's really nice, sir. You have been to so many countries, and that's a wonder. And yet you're so simple, down to earth, approachable, warm. This is really nice. A person who's down to earth, with no ego at all. You're very approachable, sir. That's really nice. God bless you for that. Because every one of us should be just like you. Just approachable, down to earth, honest, humble, simple. Yes. Dear sir, what is that one thing that you love about yourself? This is Shri Ram Prasad Lal, and I love myself because this is my inner core quality. What is that, sir?
I tell you, when I was as an auditor, working as an auditor, my father came to Allahabad to meet me. And then my friend told him that I let him go for the civil services. He has a full potential and he can do it. Then what my father told, that everybody need not to become IAS. There should be some people down below who are honest, who can serve the country. So this was my motto in my life, to be honest in my whole life and serve the country at the best what I can do.
So any movie that is connected with expeditions, any movie like you would like to suggest from your end, you like the movie because you had a lot of adventure in that, or any favorite movie of yours?
Yeah, the movie, you remember the Survival? Survival I found very interesting. Then Age of the Everest, also one film was there. I name exactly, I don't remember. That I liked very much because there was adventure and there was the hope and desperation and then achievements. So those films I liked. I have seen several films, but these are the two things to earlier I saw, and though they impacted me very nicely.
Yes. Dear sir, as you said, you won some games. You took part in some sports and games, and you won a few of them.
No, I didn't participate in games.
Yes.
I participated in other activities,
Okay.
essay writing, then citation, lectures, then
Yes.
other this type of competitions. I
Okay.
never got opportunity to play, but only thing I played in my life, that is a game of cards.
Okay.
During summer, we used to in the village we used to play that. That is the only thing I played in my entire life.
Yes. So you won a lot of other extracurricular activities, like essay competitions and debates and maybe something like
Yes.
that. I took it for sports because towards the end you shared that in class 10, I guess, maybe towards the later part of your schooling, you won some prizes. So I thought it was.
Yeah. Because my village was around 10 kilometers or 20 kilometers, I have to walk. So there was no time to play.
Yes, I get that. Yes. Dear sir, what is that one change you would love to bring in this world?
I don't want to change anything in this world. You know, the world is always a dynamic entity. It will always change. And no person can change it. Neither you can stop the nature from its dynamic activity. So I don't want to change this world. I want to live in this world, adjust myself with this world, and try to do something. If there is something wrong, let us improve it. So I don't want to change, I want to improve it.
Beautiful, sir. I like this answer. Wonderful. I don't want to change the world, but I want to improve it. What a way to share, that beautiful thought to this question. So this is the first time I've received this answer. I want to improve the world. I don't want to change it. I want to improve it. That's wonderful. Hats off to this beautiful answer. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dear sir, you've already retired from the government services, and still you're continuing your journey of inspiring people, of continuing to work and give your best to different organizations, to the corporate sector, as a motivational speaker, as a trainer, as a coach. I just would like to ask you, do you have any plans for retirement again?
I don't want to retire.
Yes.
There is no point in retiring. I will retire the day I die. Till I am able to work, till I am able to talk, I am going to work.
How nice.
It may not be for money, but it will be for self-satisfaction, sharing the knowledge, keeping myself fit. So that is why I don't want to retire.
How nice. So nicely you put that up, sir. I'd like to, till the last breath, I'd like to continue my work. It's not even for money, just for satisfaction, to keep myself busy, to feel that I could give the best of what I have within me and share it with the younger generation. Wonderful. A beautiful thought. And great humanitarian you are. You have that great magnanimity within you to share your time with all of us. That's wonderful, sir. Without expecting anything in return. That's wonderful. Dear sir, the question is like this. How would you define smart work and hard work? You've been through the Antarctic journey and spent a lot of time. You've been twice over there. And I would like you to know, when were the times you had to, show smart work, act in a smart way, and when you had to do hard work? Could you just share something of that, sir?
So first two expedition was a hard work for me. When you combine your report with your knowledge, it is a smart work. So my leadership was a smart work, but twice when I went as a member, that was hard work. So that's what I can differentiate from my own experience.
Yes. Dear sir, if anybody would like to be in your shoes, would like to become the next Shri Ram Prasad Lal, and would love to go on an Antarctic expedition and journey, what would your advice be?
Yes, be truthful to yourself, be truthful to your job, be truthful to your nation, and you accomplish everything you want. That is my advice, people. Wherever you are, if you are studying, study. Don't cram it. Don't just try to pass the exams. Learn it. And this will develop the logic. This logic will help you in future, in life. Everywhere, when you are in trouble, only logic works. Nothing else works. So that is my advice, to be truthful to everywhere in every aspect of your life.
Brilliant, sir. Thank you for that lovely advice. Very true what you have shared. We accept that, sir. Dear sir, would you like to share the names of your best friends who've been with you on the Antarctic expedition as well and throughout your journey on life?
Yeah, there were the two of my friends when we started from 10th Antarctica. In 1990, we were trying to go to Antarctica and we going to training for an early the ITBP training center. There were one was Arun Chaturvedi and other was Rajesh Asthana. We three went to Antarctica for first time in the 12th expeditions. They were geologists, I was meteorologist. So we have a very wonderful combination of the people we love. I will tell you, Arun was a wonderful person. He was an Antarctic expedition for 3 times. He went to Antarctica for 5 times. Rajesh Asthana, he wintered 2 times. 2 expedition he was leader, 1 expedition he went spent with me. And later on he went as a crew leader. That he was commanding and we built a new station that was a Bharati. So he went Antarctica for 9 times. That these were the wonderful people who still continued with me their Antarctic journey, and now they all of them are retired. They are settled their respective place, but still they are very active in their life.
That's really nice. Thank you for sharing, sir. Dear sir, any dream projects that you have as of now?
Yeah.
Earlier, your dream was to go to the Antarctica. You already fulfilled that beautiful dream. Now, what's your dream, sir?
Yeah, no, recently, a news came, the person who was the witness to the assassination of John F. Kennedy. And after 60 years, he tried to wrote his memoirs of those accidents. So I have spent only 30 years after going Antarctica. Last I was 2004, I returned. So now I want to write my own memoir of Antarctica and about my childhood and my journey in the life. That is the only project left with me. I am trying to do it, but still I am procrastinating it.
Yes, sir. We would wish to see your autobiography very soon out there, sharing all of your experiences, your life journey, the adventures you had, your childhood. Looking forward to it very soon. Yes, sir. Dear sir, this is a suggestion for the youngsters from your side. Should they start saving for their, retirement age, or when they become senior citizens? Should they start saving now?
Yeah.
Because many of them are wasting of their money. Certain youngsters.
Yes, they should start saving now itself. Because I was in the central government service. I was having privilege of getting pension. Still, I am getting pension, so there was not much requirement. Now, but the people who are going to private sector or even in government sector, now there is nothing like that. So the savings should start from the day they start earning. That is my advice to all the people. At least save 20% of your, which you never aspire to touch, and use all your plan in 80% only. Don't spend all of you earn, and keep it safe.
Thank you so much for sharing that. 20% of savings, you could spend the 80%, but save the 20% and don't touch it. It will be very useful in times of emergency, and of course, when you become a senior citizen. Dear sir, what makes you smile? Which incident in the Antarctica makes you smile?
Everything. After a blizzard of 6-7 days, when you get the clear sky, you smile for it.
Wow, that's great.
After 60 days of the darkness, if you see the sun at the rim, you smile for it. So everything in anything is there in life, you celebrate it and smile over it. Don't think that something big will come and then you will smile and enjoy it. Enjoy every moment of your life.
Wonderful. Thank you for that beautiful suggestion, sir. It's very true. Enjoy every moment of your life. Don't wait for that special moment. It may never come. So this is the time. This is the moment to enjoy the present. Yes, sir. Dear sir, any weakness for any type of food, chocolates, ice creams, cakes, or maybe
No.
biryani?
I have only weakness, that is the tea.
Tea.
Nothing else. I am very fond of tea. So that
What
is
type
only
of
weakness.
tea? What type of tea is it? Green tea or ginger tea or some?
Normal green tea with ginger.
Great, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Dear sir, from where do you derive your strength till this date? We've seen you very focused, very connected, very clear with your thoughts, lots of clarity. From where do you derive all this strength and energy from?
In fact, this all what now I realize is all goes to my early days. When I got opportunity to read all the Indian scriptures, Purans, I have read almost all Puran, all so, and those the stories of in the books, that description, their examples, those instill me a confidence and way of life, that how I should proceed. When I have nothing, then I have to how to I to proceed. When I have something more, then how I should. This was the guiding principle. All my Indian scriptures, all religious books, what I read, those things. But while after going to university, I left all those books, but they are imprinted on my mind.
That's it.
And they are the guiding principle for me.
Thank you, sir, for sharing.
I am very fond of Gita. Gita was which I still continue to read and listen whenever I got the opportunity.
Yes. The Bhagavad Gita is one of the most important holy books across the world, where we derive a lot of strength and power by reading it and getting to know more about the Bhagavad Gita. Dear sir, what scares you? Is there any fear that you have within you? Because you face lots of dangerous situations. Is there any fear?
Yes, there is only one fear in my life, that is fear of failure. So, because this fear, I never took the risk. I took the risk, but they were all calculated risks. I never jumped from the hill or never jumped into the well. So that is the fear of failure was my biggest culprit in my career. Otherwise, I have got much more things. If I could have dared to overcome this fear of failure.
Yes. But you've been achieving such a lot, sir. I think you've killed a lot of fears and you have come too far. That's really, to us, we can't do what you have done. We can't take that decision, what you have taken, the risks that you have taken.
But still it is there. Fear of failure. When I was leading expedition, it was one of the things that I was always trying, that I should not fail in my mission. So that was always there. Because every day was a new day. Every day there was a new problem. So this constantly guided me. Sometimes it will keep me back from the achieving much more, but it guided me also in the bad times.
Yes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Dear sir, is there any time that you get angry?
Yeah, I get angry when the things doesn't go as I desire. I go angry.
Yes.
But my anger stays for few minutes, maybe half an hour. Thereafter, I reconcile myself. I go introspect and then reconcile with the situation. And if I found that I was at mistake, I admit immediately. Even I have gone to my group D employees and tell them that I am sorry, I was wrong there.
That's really nice. Very humble of you. Dear sir, is there any message you'd like to give the youngsters today?
Yeah, do your work. Put your all energy in your study and work. And don't think that anyone else will come and give you something. All you have to earn it. So try to earn everything. Don't go for the easy money and easy things. That is my advice to the people.
Thank you very much for that wonderful suggestion, wonderful message. In fact, it's an advice to all of us. Don't go for easy money. Work it, earn it for yourself with dignity and respect. I love that. I really appreciate that beautiful suggestion you have shared with us, sir. So if you weren't on this beautiful expedition, if you weren't a meteorologist, what would you have become?
I had been an army officer. I will tell you that just after doing my BSc, I was selected for Indian Navy as executive officer in 1979.
Yes.
But unfortunately, I could not clear the medical. Still, I tried 5 times. And 2 times I was selected, still I could not clear the medical.
Yes.
Then my next ambition was to become the administrator. I tried for administrative services. I qualified for civil services in my first attempt, but I could not clear it. So these were the things where I wanted to go. And whatever later I achieved in my life, they are just reminiscence of those things what I have learned earlier. Whatever I acquired for being a civil servant or being a defense officer. You are mute.
Yes, yes, sir. I get that. Thank you for letting me know that. Dear sir, may we know your favorite color?
My favorite color was white and black.
May we know the reason behind it?
Yeah, this white was the peace and simplicity, and black was for this depth. In my school, when I was studying physics, I came to know about the black body. The properties black body absorbs everything. That is why the black was my next choice, and later on become the navy blue. So these were the colors which I liked very much.
Yes. Dear sir, your favorite subject in school, is it physics or something else?
It was mathematics and physics. Mathematics was always my best subject, and physics was the subject where I was getting less marks. So that is why I did my post graduation in physics.
Oh.
I was the last person in Allahabad University to be enrolled in the physics department. So I have decided if I don't study physics, I will not do my post graduation. So that was a determination.
That's really nice. Do you know what, when you were not okay with physics, you were not that, did not have that much of interest in physics, but again, you showed that much of courage to go and pursue physics in your master's. That's really very nice to fight for it and say, if I don't know, I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to work on it and develop those skills and learn a lot of physics and get to know about the area of physics and the subject knowledge. Wonderful, sir. So is there any quotation that you'd like to share with us today? A quotation where you think this has worked in my life, it may work in your life too. Would you like to share something like that?
Yeah, it is a do or die.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
There is no other option. You have to do it.
Yes.
So that is my only quotation I loved, that a do or die.
That's a big takeaway.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's a big takeaway for all of us, including me. My dear friends, if you have planned something, if you want to do something, you have to do it or just leave it like that. You do or die situation. If you've selected some path in your journey, you want to become something in life, do it. Don't stop. Continue that beautiful journey. Either do or die. That's what sir said. It's a big takeaway, sir. I really appreciate that. And I understand the depth of what you shared just now. Have that consistency, have that persistent nature of yours to go behind what you want, fulfill your dreams in the right way. Wonderful. Dear sir, we'd like to know now, when you were on the Antarctica for so many months, your proudest accomplishment on that space, when you were there, you have encountered so many different situations during that expedition.
Yeah.
What is the most proudest accomplishment? Yes, I've done this and I really feel good.
Yes, the proudest when I took over a station as expedition leader. The station was very much in bad shape. A lot of things garbage was there. So it was my target So I will make everything organized. So I make the fuel dumps, I make the stored this depot, and it happened at the end of my expedition. The 6 international expeditions leader came to my station, and they appreciated it very much. So that was my proudest period, because your people will always appreciate you. But when outsider appreciate you, that is a big achievement for you. I rescued Russian expeditions. So those were the things they were grateful to us, but those things were the part of the expedition. But when you get appreciation for your work from outside, that is makes you the most happiest person in your life.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for sharing that. That's really very nice. Thank you. Dear sir, let's talk about the Antarctica. Were there many people staying over there? Because I have no knowledge about. I think it is like less populated, thinly populated. Like, maybe
Yeah,
I don't know how was the experience.
it
Yes.
is very thinly populated station. There are stations. Many big countries, they have their own stations. Like earlier, Russia was having 5 stations. Now they came down to 2 or 3 stations. America is having several stations. Similarly, Australia is having 3 stations. All major countries are having the stations there. And any country, if you want to go to Antarctica, you have to do some science. So every country has a science program. So roughly in the winter we call from March, when the sea started freezing, to the October. For this 9 months, around 500 to 1,000 people are in entire Antarctica. And in summer, from the November to the till March, there must be around 10,000 people, 20,000 people, all going for summer expedition. Biggest contingent from USA. They have very big contingent, big facilities. So these are our station was around 70 kilometers away from the coast. Most of the stations, they are on the coast, near because taking material and everything is very difficult. Very few stations are there in the inland. That one is the South Pole station, and one is the Russian station. And similarly, there are only few. So our neighbors were Russians. They were 3 kilometers away. So our first expedition was on the ice that went down inside the ice. So now we are on a station on a hillock. Hillock, you can say this is the strip of the 5 kilometer by 2 kilometer. They are the 2 stations are there. So this is but to stay in Antarctica, to work in Antarctica is a very big effort for every nation. Not every nation can afford it. So we are fortunate that India is maintaining a station from 1983 onwards. So this is a big achievement for India.
Thank you, sir, for sharing. That's really very nice. Sir, what type of food would you all consume over there at that time?
Yeah, food is no problem in Antarctica, especially in our Indian stations. We carry all raw material. Like here in India, we carry cylinders. We carry fuel. We use around 700 kiloliters of fuel every year. And we have the generating station. We have, at present, we are having 6 generating generators, 125 kVA. So we always run 2 generators, and in summer 1 generator suffix. So station is heated by the circulating hot water. So that way they maintain the station temperature around 16 to 20 degree temperature. So inside the station it is wonderful, just like a hotel. There is no issue of your food and anything. Only thing problem comes out when you went out of the station. There the weather takes the control.
Yes.
So there is no problem at present. Now we have the all satellite communication, other thing. Earlier when I was there was limitations. we used to get only the 3 minute time to talk our family in a month. And we used to get only three sentence messages going and coming. So these were the limitations under which you have to work there those times. Now the things are quite easy. And anybody who is interested in science can go Antarctica as Indian Antarctic Expedition, part of expedition. And there are logistic thing. Now the earlier this was the only privilege of government departments, those whose are armed forces whose members were going to Antarctica. Now government of India calls for volunteers. They recruit the people to go for Antarctica for doing science, for maintaining the station. So this is the current situation is very fluid, and anybody who is interested and has a desire and what I call the skills and the mental stability,
Yes.
he can go to Antarctica.
Yes. So did you come across a penguin or something like that? Did you hold a
Yes.
penguin in your hand? Were you able to touch it?
Normally, the holding the penguin is not allowed. Or normally the penguins stay along the coast. So we have in our Simachar oasis where my station was there. There are some penguin rookery. We have that early penguin used to come. But our old station, that Dachin Gotri, there was the emperor penguin rookery, and people has to visit those in winters because they are available only in winters. Winter is darkness, and just before that, and as soon as December comes, they leave. And when the people come, they were all in the sea. So while going to Antarctica by ship, we used to see, and when the ship is berthed there, we used to see the penguins and whales. So all those things we have seen. Everybody sees it, and this is the most enjoyable things to watch them.
Yes, sir. Apart from the penguins and the seals and the sharks and whales, any other animals that you have been able to see on that place?
Yeah, in Antarctica there are the petrels. There are Antarctic petrels, snow petrels, and then one bird is called skua. That also is there. So the skua is a predator that kills everything, even penguins and petrels. So these were the things there, and the fishes are there in the sea. Then in the cold water.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for sharing all of that so nicely. So do you have a pet now at home?
No, I don't have. Earlier in the childhood, we used to have the dogs. But now keeping any pet animal is a very difficult task and is a full-time engagement. So I don't want to take those engagements.
Yes.
So I don't have any pet.
Yes. So I have a cup in my hand. According to you, is the cup half full or half empty?
It is half full.
Yes. That's really nice. Dear sir, how many languages are you able to speak and converse in?
I can speak English and Hindi.
So would you oblige to sing a song for us, maybe a patriotic song in either of the, maybe in Hindi?
I never sang a song. Never. Only in Antarctica, they told me to sing a song. Only there I sang a song, and that after doing a lot of practice. So
What
I'm
was that
sorry.
song?
I'm sorry I can't sing it.
Okay.
Because I am not mentally prepared to sing it.
Okay, sir. But what was the song that you sang in the Antarctica where you practiced? What was the name of the song?
That I don't remember. But it was some couplet, some ghazal.
Okay, sir. Okay.
That meaning was that it is easy to climb a height, top of the mountain, but remaining there is a real victory.
Yes, yes.
Climbing is not a victory, but remaining there for a long time is a victory.
Yes, very true. Climbing is not the real one. Reaching there and staying there for a longer period of time, that is the real victory.
Yes.
Dear sir, do you think you're a great listener or a great speaker or both?
Yeah, I am a great listener. I speak very little because my vocabulary is not so big. I speak very little, but when I speak very concisely. I don't go here or there.
I agree with that, sir. You have a lot of clarity with what you're sharing. To the point you share, that's really very nice. I appreciate that. You're a great listener as well as a great speaker as well. Dear sir, if the Almighty or the universe offered you a superpower, what superpower would you want to choose?
I don't want any superpower. What for superpower is required? What you want to do with superpower? I have lived in this world till now with no problem. I don't hanker for anything more. So what I will do with the superpower? I don't want to change the world. So I don't need any superpower.
Super. That's really nice. What a way to share that. I don't need anything more from the world. I'm happy with who I am. That's really nice. I don't hanker after anything. God has blessed me abundantly. That's really nice. Dear sir, I would like to ask you this question regarding mental health, because all of the people who were there on this expedition were away from their families, their loved ones, their friends. So what effect and impact would that have had on mental health? So could you share that?
Yes, this is a very important, mental health is a very important aspect in Antarctic expedition. In the human physiology, it works on the light. As the duration of light diminishes, in Antarctica, we start days starting going by the 10 minutes every day. So by March, you have the 9 hours a day. So as the darkness comes, the people get depressed. And in the polar nights, it is really very difficult situation. Sometimes people don't come out of their rooms. They start eating too much. And they fight on the very small things. So these are the situations where we have to keep what we did, we keep the people engaged. There was no off, whether the outside is a blizzard blowing 150 kilometers, 160 kilometers hours, even it is snowing outside, blizzard is going on, you have to be always on the work. If you are not on the work, you do something constructive, do some program, get the people give their lectures on their subjects. And as a leader, what I did, I used to call everybody at 9 o'clock for a briefing. So we used to discuss what is anybody having any problem, and then what the solution is. And then I used to distribute the work. That today we have to do this. And next morning, I review it. So this was the way how I keep my people engaged during the winters. In my team, there was no such circumstances. Nobody fights. So that was my big achievement. And this was my own achievement that I never got an opportunity to be that. That when I was going to Antarctica, there was a selection board. In selection board, there was 5 secretary to the government of India, and they asked me this question: if suppose some 2 people are start fighting, what you will do? I told the first thing, I will never bring an opportunity that people will fight. And if people started fight, I will let them fight till they all settle down. Only then I will take action, because there is no point to going between the bulls. So let them exhaust their energy, then only I will intervene. So this was my motto in Antarctica as a leader. Never let the situation come. And when the situation comes, let the energy go out. Let the burst go up. Let it come out. Only then the people get the peace. And they will continue.
Wonderful.
So mental health is a very big issue. And
Yes.
only the strong willpower people should go to Antarctica. And even in the life, if there is a mental problem that affects person, family, and society, so that should be tackled at the first when you notice it.
Very nice. Thank you for sharing all of that. And even you've shared something that if you find anything not okay with your mental health, immediate help should be sought, immediately therapy should be, given, and the person should be able to develop a beautiful lifestyle. Help should be given immediately. Identify it and go for help, go for treatment, or maybe therapy or counseling. You could also say that. That's really nice. Dear sir, what are the changes do you visualize in the next 50 years? From your experience of all of these years, what do you think the next 50 years could bring into this world?
There will be chaos, fighting for everything, because the population is a spiral way going. The same way, the whatever the commodities are there, they will go down. Their ratio with respect to the population will go down. So there will always fight. This is a fittest survival situation. Survival of the fittest situation will come.
Yes.
Those who can afford it, they will survive. The rest will just live, because the nature doesn't give such a liberty to anybody to leave this world so easily.
Yes. Very true. Dear sir, if you were given a chance to revisit the past, whose life you would love to relive?
I would like to live as a Vivekananda, who has knowledge, who has a vision, who has a wisdom.
Knowledge, vision, and wisdom. Wonderful. You have all of them. So you have knowledge, you have wisdom, you have everything within you. That's really nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And very precise. When you're answering, you're very crisp, to the point. You have a lot of clarity when you're sharing. That's really great. Dear sir, how would you answer this constructive criticism? Nowadays, youngsters are unable to take up, constructive criticism. They're even going in for suicide. They're becoming depressed and anxious. In what way would you try to share your thoughts on this question, constructive criticism?
Criticism is essential for your progress, but the person criticizing you or anyone should know that it is your decision, in what circumstances you have taken the decision. So criticism out of the circumstances, out of the context, is not acceptable. It should be with the context, and there should be some constructive way that in such situation how you could have done better. So this is my way, taking the criticism, that if you criticize me, you tell me if you had been in the same situation, what you have done it, how you have reacted it, and then what are the solutions. So this is my opinion about criticism.
Beautiful, sir. Very well said. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Dear sir, do you forgive others easily? Yes,
No,
sir.
I don't forgive the people. The people who has done something, committed some mistakes, they should be the punished. The quantum of punishment depends upon the damage they have done.
Yes.
Because once you stop the punishment, anarchy will come.
Yes.
So I believe that if there is a damage, some thing is done, that the person should be punished, not should be forgiven. Forgiving is not the way of nature. Nature never forgives you. If you committed this mistake with the nature, it will give you the punishment. Nature never forgives you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate the answer that you shared. Yes, thank you very much. Now, if I would have given you the next question like this, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself with regard to forgiving others?
It may be 4 only.
Okay, very honest on that. Thank you, sir. Dear sir, would you like to share anything more on the Antarctic expedition? How was the ending of it? I want to know. You shared all of that. Towards the end, how did you feel when now you would no more go over there and that your chance is done, your term is done? How did you feel towards the end?
I will tell you the two incidents what we had in our expeditions. When we were returning in the 12th expedition, It was 1994. Our ship struck in the ice and got stranded. We the people who have known about the nature of ice, it will crush the ship. It was the survival situation. And more interesting thing I told you, that my friend Arun told me, you keep a lot of dry fruits in your pocket, and when ship sinks, I will eat first to you. So, however, but when I went to the captain, as a meteorologist, I used to go to the bridge and ask the captain what we are going to. I asked him, sir, where we are going? He told Mr. Lal, we are trying to survive. Our nearest ship was 2 days away, but somehow with the effort of the captain, we survived that. Second incident, when I was expedition leader, while returning, there was some dispute with the government of India and the company who has chartered the ship. When we are just coming back, one day captain told me, sir, I am not going back to South Africa because my payment has not been made. The lot of things started becoming, the people become agitated. You can imagine the people who have spent a lot of time in Antarctica and they are told that you are not going home now. So after a lot of persuasion, I told him that this is human right violations and you cannot do, and we are not cargo, you cannot hold us. So after the persuasion, he agreed and he came to Cape Town, and at the anchoring point, he stopped the ship. And he told that my company had told that unless payment is made, I will not anchor. So I told that now the people are agitated. They have packed everything, was on the deck. So he told me one thing I can do. If you can arrange boats, I will put the people in the boat, then you can take the people on boats. So I arranged my ground onshore people, the director logistic. He arranged 3 boats. We got down the people on the rope stairs and in the bucket of the crane. And at the midnight, night at 2 o'clock, we left the ship. That was the biggest problem you can say I faced in my entire expedition. And that was excitement, danger, that if somebody falls in the sea, it was all on my head. So this was the moment of the things where I got really scared that if something happened to my people after spending 18 months, 14 months in Antarctica, and when I on shore, something will happen. So this was my learning that you keep trying, result will come positively.
Yes, sir. Then all of them were safely, all of them were saved.
I will tell you in my entire expeditions, there are only 3 accidents. In one accident, that the duct line through which we were supplying water caught fire in the mid polar wind night. At night, 2 o'clock, I was on duty and I found that there is fire. Second accident I got, the major who was a leader of the army team, he got severe dehydration. And he was rescued from the around 70 kilometers in the dead nights. So these 2 things were when we were really scared. But rest otherwise, my expedition was very smooth and nothing happened to my people. Everybody came happily and nothing happened. Yes. Even no injury was there, no person got ill in my expedition.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for sharing all of that. That was really very nice. Looking forward to many more interactions with you. We have a small segment which we will take another 5 minutes from you. It is called as the rapid fire round. May I go ahead with it, sir?
Yes, can go.
Dear friends, we had a lovely session. In fact, I was like into that zone how the ship was moving and how the penguins were there, how sir was, into his expedition going on with all of that. The way sir explained everything, crisp and clear. He has a lot of guts, determination, and courage, and willpower is all that is required. And sir is with us today, strong like a giant, tall, and beautifully sharing all the experiences that he has been through, and he's continuing his journey, sharing his knowledge and wisdom with the younger generation. So friends, let's join today for the rapid fire round and get to know about the likes and dislikes of our special celebrity, Shri Ram Prasad Lal. Am I right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Sir, is it cakes, chocolates, or ice creams?
Yeah, ice cream.
Ice. You're from the Antarctica and you say you love ice creams, is it?
Yeah, in Antarctica also we used to eat a lot of ice cream.
Oh, great. Was it available, sir, there?
Yes, we used to carry from here, and I will tell you what we do. We bring out a brick of 1 liter, and we cut in 4 pieces, and 4 people used to eat it.
Oh, great. That's very nice. Wonderful. Sir, do you love strawberry flavor, chocolate flavor, butterscotch, or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Summer, winter, autumn, or spring season?
What?
Which season you like?
Every season I like. Every season had its own flavor.
Yes. You love to travel by land, water, or air?
I love to travel by land, but now my children don't allow me to travel by land. They ask me to travel by air.
Air, yes. Sir. You like to stay in a city, a village, or a town?
I would like to live in a village, but now my lifestyle doesn't permit me, so I live in the city.
Yes. When you help others, do you expect anything in return, sir?
No.
A perfect day in one word.
When you have nothing to regret.
No regrets. Wonderful. Are you a good cook? Yes, no.
I am not very good cook, but I cook everything.
Oh, that's nice. Your favorite cuisine or recipe?
Nothing special.
Okay, sir. The name of your favorite teacher or sir when you were in school?
I don't remember names now. But it was a K.B. Srivastava who was my physics teacher.
Okay.
He used to give me a lot of inspiration that you do this, don't shy away from the things, take initiative. So those things, that is, I remember his name.
So are you an early bird or a night owl?
I'm early bird.
You love salty, sweet, spicy, or savory foods?
I love everything in a moderate
quantity. Dear sir, life is all about money, happiness, or both?
Happiness.
Are you an introvert, an extrovert, or an ambivert?
I was introvert. Now I'm not so. So you can classify me whatever you like.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing. Dear sir, when you are alone, nobody's in your room, no gadgets also, you're connected to your thoughts. Where do your thoughts take you? Do they take you into the past? Or do they take you into the future? Or your thoughts connected to the present moment?
Sir, yes. This is this changes with the time. When I was working, I was thinking about the future. Now I go to my childhood, the earliest days, and I try to remember all things, how the things were there, and how I was behaving like this, how I was behaving like that. So this is now it is old memories where I used to go back and enjoy them.
Yes. So is it socializing or me time you prioritize?
Socializing.
Socializing. Are you a great thinker, a doer, or both?
I am doer.
So you believe in experiential learning or theoretical learning?
Experiential learning.
You like fresh fruits, salads, or fried food?
I want fresh fruits.
Is it home cooked food or food ordered from out?
No, home cooked. Even it may be khichdi, but I want home cooked.
How nice. That's really nice. Sir, would you like to spend time on a beach or in a forest?
I would like to spend my time in a forest.
Yes, I get that because you had a long time traveling by, in the waterways, to the waterways. That's nice. So you like walking? You like to ride a two-wheeler or drive a four-wheeler?
I would like to walk in morning and evening, and a small distances I would like to walk, and then I would like to car, four-wheeler.
Okay. Okay, sir. Dear sir, there are last two questions, sir. There's a nice table, there's a lovely book, and great music system. What would you take first?
Book.
Book. Yes, sir. We have one last question. Okay, which is your favorite day of the week?
I don't have any favorite day or things. My lifestyle is such that every day I'm okay. I maintain my own discipline.
Is it tea or coffee? I have the answer.
Both.
Both. Okay, both. I thought it was only tea. Okay, both. That's really nice. You like to give gifts or receive gifts?
I like to receive the gift. I never give the gift to others.
Your favorite number?
I don't have any favorite number. I don't have. I
Oh.
never thought about it.
Okay, sir. That's really nice for sharing and being very honest on all of the questions which you have shared. Had a wonderful time. We have one last question which you have to share with us. Dear friends, we know it's the time now for the session where we request our celebrity to share 3 magical words. Dear sir, apart from please, sorry, and thank you, which are the 3 magical words, we would want you to share extra 3 magical words which could really impact our lives, empower us. Yes, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, great. That's really nice. Made it more simple. Thank you and thank you. If you thank the world, you thank the universe. Thank you. Be grateful for everything, right? That's
Yes.
really nice. Yes, sir. Thank you very, very much, sir. Looking forward to know more about your experiences. We will invite you once again to the International Fab Talks to get to know more. We'd love you to share more incidents that have happened with you during your phase and your journey, especially on the Antarctica, and as you also are dealing with the climate, like meteorological department. We'll have a session with you where you could share all of your thoughts and views and enlighten and empower us to have more knowledge on that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Stay safe and be connected. Thank you. Dhanyawad.
Namaskar. Namaskar.
Dhanyawad, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Dear friends,
so you do share the recording with me.
Sure, sir. I will. By email. Yes, sir. I will definitely do that.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
So I am leaving?
Yes, sir. Dear friends, thank you so much for being with us. We had a wonderful time with our special guest and celebrity, Shri Ram Prasad Lal. He's been through a lot of beautiful adventures. He has overcome all of them and succeeded in life. Thank you for staying with us and thank you for being connected on a regular basis. We love the common man. We love the common man and we want the common man to win on every given situation, to live through ups and downs, to be resilient and to face all the fears of life. Support each other. Stay safe and stay blessed.